So many of you will be aware that we're coming up to the anniversary of October the 7th. And we're gathering here with that awareness that there's a lot of troubles in our world. And there can be a sense of powerlessness and deep grief as the violence continues to escalate around the world, especially in parts that are close to many of our hearts. So I thought it would be helpful today to meet any of that grief that may be stirring. And of course, we'll be experiencing a whole plethora of emotions, everything from deep sadness to anger, fear, and sorrow. So I thought it would be very helpful to remember to include ourselves in our practice, and we'll be offering metta outwardly, starting from the inside and expanding it out. And this will give us, hopefully, that sense of common humanity and connection, and to soothe ourselves because we need to be strong, and also to send that love and peace in all directions for those that are suffering, those that are caught up in conflict. So we'll simply move our metta, our loving kindness practice, beginning with ourselves, moving out to a loved one, then to someone more neutral, finally extending our compassion to all beings, especially those caught in conflict around the world. So my intention for today's practice is that this be a quiet act of solidarity and care, and a way to meet our broken world with a steady heart, and to keep ourselves strong through it all. So, my friends, if you are very deeply affected by things that are going on in the world, please tend to yourself very carefully. You can let my words float into the background of your awareness and simply focus on something that you receive as comfort, whether it be touch or the breath, or bringing your attention down to the soles of your feet. So taking good care of yourself, but hopefully this practice will serve to support you and strengthen you. So just close the chat. Have a little sip and invite you to be as comfortable as you possibly can. Sitting, standing, lying. You can, of course, have a moving practice if that feels more supportive. Because we know when our bodies, our whole being is feeling supported, then we can drop into our hearts in a safe and comfortable way. And so we may like to have a few sighs. Oof. Releasing. Oof. Any holding or tension that may have arisen just by naming our practice today, our focus. You may like to place your hands somewhere that brings you comfort immediately, wrapping your loving arms around yourself, placing them over your heart or somewhere else, giving yourself what you need to hold steady, to comfort yourself. Now the mind may be very busy. There may be lots of emotion stirring. I wonder, can we make space for it all? Can we hold whatever's arising with kindness and compassion? And if you can, turn your attention gently inward. Let the breath move. Let your attention be on that movement of the breath. Know that the breath will continue to move rhythmically, effortlessly, without you having to think or do anything. And you can rest on that rhythm. Let the rhythm support you. I always like to have some deeper breaths to help me arrive. That may be what you need. It may not. Feeling your whole body now being supported by the chair, the bed, the floor. Inviting each breath to help you release any contraction of the mind, the heart, or body. Welcoming yourself to this sacred space of love and compassion. And moving your attention very gently toward yourself, your whole self, maybe having a felt sense of your whole self, or perhaps stepping out and looking in and seeing your whole self, and offering yourselves some loving, kind words, a deep wish for yourself in this moment. It can be very simple. Something like, may I be safe and free from suffering. Finding the words that resonate for you in this moment and offering them to yourself, whispering them into your own ears with warmth and tenderness. And imagining the energy of this loving, kind wish filling your whole body, every cell in your body resonating, vibrating with this frequency of good intention. May I be safe and free from suffering. And when you feel replete, soothed, comforted by these deep wishes for yourself, you may like to expand your awareness a little further out, bringing to mind someone you love and care for deeply. And offering them either the same loving, kind wish or something different, whatever feels best and true for you in this moment. May you be safe and free from suffering. And see and feel and hear your loving, kind wishes pouring into your loved one. Seeing them nourished by your loving, kind wishes. And if it feels comfortable for you, expanding a little further and moving your awareness to someone you know that you have a fairly neutral relationship with. Maybe it's the person that brings the mail. Maybe the person you see at the bus stop each day. Whomever it is, bring this love and kindness that you have in your heart into their direction. Again, offering a loving, kind wish for them. May you be safe and free from suffering. And in your mind's eye, see this love, this warmth, this friendliness surround this person. And if at any time you need to, gently returning to yourself, offering yourself the words, the compassion, the kind wishes that you need at any time. If the mind wanders, if distraction happens, recognizing that this is perfectly natural, and return to your intention to offer these loving wishes as best you can. And if it feels comfortable for you, broadening your awareness out into the world, offering your loving intentions to all those in the world that are facing conflict, that are suffering because of the turmoils in their land. And again, finding the words that feel good for you, or you may simply want to send them light, a loving intention with a felt sense, or keeping it very simple. holding them in your loving awareness. May you all be safe and free from suffering. May you all be safe and free from suffering. And take all the time you need to offer this love and compassion in all directions around the world. And remember to let your breath support your practice with every breath you take. These deep wishes for all beings around the world. Can be carried on your breath, remembering to include yourself and all those in your practice today. Sending love and kindness to all those known and unknown who are suffering. Imagining the whole world being surrounded by our love. As we allow this little poem as an offering to support our practice today. We are threads. We are threads in a great unseen tapestry, woven from breath and bone, different in colour, but bound by the same loom. When one thread frays, the fabric pulls. When one knot tightens in fear, it echoes through us all. We may not know each child by name, each parent's story, each shattered street or restless night, but we feel it somewhere deep, like a tremor through the soul of a shared home. We are not distant, we are not other. We are the same rain falling on different roofs. The same ache when a lullaby goes quiet. The same hush of breath when hope flickers. Let us not wait to agree to wish each other well. Let kindness be the language that needs no translation. Though we cannot still every storm, we can be shelter. Though we cannot speak every name, we can hold them all in one prayer. For peace, for safety, for a world where love does not need to shout to be heard. May we care enough to feel, strong enough to stay open, and wise enough to remember. We are each other's balance, grief, and balm. And so quietly resting in our loving, kind intention for a little moment longer. Resting in the embrace of love and compassion. And when you are ready, and only when you feel ready, you can gently release your practice, just letting it fall away, knowing that your loving intention will continue to flow with every breath you take. But for now, enjoying a deeper breath, perhaps returning the hands to your heart and offering yourself this beautiful gesture of commitment to yourself and the world. And in your own time, you may like to take a breath, have a stretch, softly open your eyes, just noticing how you're feeling.